Hey everybody, Alonzo here with Gulf Coast Smoke. Today we're talking Valentine's Day dinner. So this is a simple recipe, but it is packing a lot of flavor. So if you guys want to impress your husband, your wife, boyfriend, girlfriend on Valentine's Day, follow along, stick to the end. We'll talk about dinner and we'll talk about dessert a little bit later. So I want you guys to come on in pretty quick. We're going to get right into the cook here. We are cooking some filet mignons, we got some shrimp, and we also got some asparagus. And that's going to be the main course for today. So enough talking, come on in, let's take a look at these prime filet mignons, and then we're going to go straight outside, we're going to start cooking. So we picked up these prime filet mignons from H-E-B. You can see there's a lot of marbling running through these. They do look delicious. They're also pretty thick as well, so they'll take a little bit of time to cook because we are going to reverse sear those. Of course, we got some jumbo shrimp. This is 10 to 15 per pound, so they're pretty big, and I think that's perfect for this dinner. Also got some asparagus, like I said. No big deal. What we'll do is just chop that here in a little bit. We'll get that grilled up right over the Weber kettle. So what I'm going to do today is I'm just going to hit these with a little bit of olive oil. Rub it all around. Doesn't have to be a lot. And then we'll go ahead and hit this with our Southern Belle beef rub. It's great on steaks, it's great on briskets, it's actually great on everything. So what we're going to do is we're going to season these up well, hit every single side. This is a thick piece of meat, so it can definitely handle it. Don't be afraid. Just put a little bit extra there. It's going to give it a great flavor. Roll it around, try and pick up all that extra seasoning. This is going to be good. I can already smell it. So I'm also going to hit the shrimp with Southern Belle as well. So with the shrimp, we are looking for a savory flavor today. So what we'll do in a little bit is we'll hit this shrimp with some butter, cilantro, and some garlic. We're going to keep those savory notes, and we're going to get a nice flavor out of that. Okay, so the steak cook is actually really simple. I'm going to use my slow and sear outside. We're going to use some B&B lump charcoal, and we're just going to cook these indirect until they're 110 degrees internal, and then I'm going to sear them real quick and pull them at 120 degrees internal. We like them rare, medium rare here, so that's the way we're going to cook them today. And then the shrimp is a very, very quick cook. I mean, it's just going to be about 45 seconds per side. We can pull it off to make sure that it's cooked through, but you don't want to overcook shrimp because it can get a little bit rubbery. With the asparagus, like I said earlier, we'll just chop a little bit of the end off, and then we'll cook it directly on that Weber kettle, straight over fire, and that's going to be a pretty fast cook as well. What we'll do is we'll toss in a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of butter, and we'll also hit it with Southern Belle. So Southern Belle is going to be used on everything today, just to show you guys a little bit of the versatility on it. I mean, we've cooked eggs, we put it on our potatoes, steaks, vegetables, shrimp today, briskets, everything. It's a very, very good rub, and honestly, it's quickly becoming a crowd favorite. A lot of people are really enjoying it, and they've reached out and said, hey man, this is a really good rub. So I'll leave a link in the description if you guys want to try it out. That would be awesome. If not, just the fact that you're here watching this video is also awesome as well. So let's go ahead and get outside. It's time for some B-roll, and then we're going to cook these up. Of course, we'll come back inside. We'll show you guys how everything looks. We'll talk about how it tastes, and then, like I said, we'll talk about dessert a little bit, and you guys are for sure going to impress your Valentine here in just a couple of days.
She burns the bridges in my head by lighting up a fire. Bury my old thoughts instead so you could feel the same. I lay alone with you inside my mind. We would dance the night away to the morning light. Can I give you all of my love till we dance the night away? Can I give you all of my love till we dance the night away? And we give you all my love, all my love, all my love. And we give you all my love, all my love, all my love. Yeah, yeah. And we give you. Good in the morning light, reflections in my mind. Missing the fights, I don't care if I'm right. Let's just buy a bit more time. I live alone with you inside my mind. We would dance the night away till the morning light. Can I give you all of my...
Okay, so dinner is served. That was a really fun cook. You saw when I put that garlic, that cilantro, and that butter on the shrimp. Nice flare-ups. Really, really awesome to get that smell of that shrimp grilling, that steak, and of course the asparagus. Everything was cooked just exactly the way we like it. So you saw the shrimp, you saw the asparagus, and you saw the filet mignon. Let's go ahead and just dive right into it. We'll start on top with the asparagus, and we'll let you guys know how that tastes while my kids are in the background playing and crying. So this is going to be Valentine's Day at our house. My wife and I's romantic night out is going to be right here at the dinner table with our kids, screaming, being kids, and just having fun. And that's exactly the way we like it. We usually, unfortunately, don't get to go on too many dates, but we do enjoy the time with our kids. So it's all good, not a big deal. Let's try the asparagus. Yeah. That char. That char and vegetables is just so good. I've said it before, let me say it one more time. They're just, you have to grill these vegetables. I mean, not necessarily every time, but try them out. And I really think that you guys are going to enjoy them. I mean, perfectly charred. I love that. You get the chocolate flavor. Of course, it's still crispy, still tender, not overcooked. I mean, you see how it doesn't hang too much? It's definitely still tender. It's got its integrity there still. And I mean, I can keep eating this all day long. Let's move on though to that cilantro, butter, garlic, shrimp, which smells so good. So let's just get right into it. Just too good. Fresh garlic gives it a nice bite. Man, I mean, honestly, that's just so good. I mean, it's very, very simple. The shrimp was done in like 2 minutes, literally. So it was a very fast cook. Even to get those flavors on in the end just takes the shrimp to the next level. You got to try this out for sure. Like I said, all I did was I melted a third stick of butter, added some fresh garlic and some fresh cilantro, basted it on there, and it turned out really good. Be careful. If you're doing it over direct flame, you are going to get some flare-ups like you guys saw in the video. So just be careful whatever you're doing. And, we'll down this last piece of shrimp for video purposes only. All right, so now it's time to talk about this filet mignon. And I want you guys to come back in because hopefully we cooked it to perfection and you guys can enjoy this Valentine's Day dinner with us. So come on in, let's take a quick look. All right, so we got this beautiful filet mignon that has a nice crust on top. I'm curious to see how we cooked it. So I actually pulled it around 123 degrees internal. It did go a little further than I wanted it to, but it's okay. Let's take a cut, take a look. All right, so let me take a look now. Ooh, that's perfect. That looks so good. All right, let's get you back on the other side of the table. We're gonna take a quick bite and we'll talk about how it tastes. All right, let's take a bite. This is a big one. Man, that looks so good. It honestly looks so good. You guys know how I get when I like the food. I gotta stop myself from laughing. It's just simply amazing. So we picked these up from my local H-E-B, and I gotta say that the steaks are just so good. We got everything that we actually cooked today from H-E-B. So if you're in Texas, don't knock your H-E-B until you try it, because these steaks are delicious. Just nothing wrong with them. We did cook them just about as good as you possibly could. So make sure that when you're cooking these, you're hitting your desired internal temperature. Don't let anybody tell you how you need to cook your steak. You're paying for it. You cook it how you want it. This is Valentine's Day dinner, so make sure you guys enjoy it. This is the way we like them, so that's the way we cooked them today. So I told you guys we talk about dessert, and we're just quickly going to go over it, right? So we have some chocolate cheesecake here with a chocolate covered strawberry on top. Recipe is going to be down below for the chocolate cheesecake. And I'll tell you what, I specifically asked my wife not to make the big one and make a mini one for this, because I didn't want to be forced to eat that whole delicious cheesecake. As always, I really appreciate you guys tuning into this video. Thanks. Happy Valentine's Day to every single one who loves birds out there. We'll see you on the next one.